What up, New Gaming Order? This is Alex Lexus, aka the New Jersey Juggernaut bitch, coming at you for April 9th, 2016. Thank you for joining our weekly podcast. Now, last week, On Your Knees and Nelson actually did a show. I wasn't aware that it was recorded, but that will be available to you guys soon. But going around the table for introduction, we have free play mode, Demizzle with us. We have the returning NGOK Simi. On Your Knees, who's recovered from illness, and Shin Tahuma.
You could say it. I got mono. I got a single 33-year-old got mono. It fucking sucked.
Well, you got Cootie?
Dude, you gotta stop living up to your namesake. Stop being on your knees, man.
Wow.
That's messed up.
He's talking about like that action.
Don't lie. You getting that crew bot. They going crew
It's like,
action.
it's like this.
They going.
You know what? We need to leave the Hodge twins alone.
I'm so scared that you know that sound, man. That's scary.
Well, it's all gravy.
That's what he hears when he puts his mouth on the glory holes in those trucks.
What the heck? Wait a minute. This is a kid's show. No, let me stop. Hey, if you're under 17 and you're watching New Gaming Order without your parents' consent, aka Dragon Senpai, wrong answer. But
Where you put your laundry at?
all right, so let's go around for introductions. Free play mode, Demizzle, what's going on? What have you been playing?
I've been playing EA Sports UFC 2. I love it a lot more than the original game. They fixed a lot of the problems that they had. So if you see me online and you want to challenge me, Demizzle for Rizzo on Xbox Live, EA Sports UFC 2. I'm also looking for partners in a division because me and Newt have been playing the division. We've been getting it in. So anybody who wants to join in is welcome to.
Now, you know what? Not to go too far on a sidebar, if they do the crossplay, Goken and Nelson can link up with you because they've been playing the division on the PC. So they got to break the walls down, aka Jericho style, and freaking and allow you guys to play with each other. So, hey, a funny topic that's in the queue for today is talking about something with the crossplay, and there might be a snag in reference to that. But going to Khalif, what's going on, man? Long time no see. How you doing?
What's good, y'all? What's good, man? It's good to be back, man. Just been playing some Division. I just played that damn that Final Fantasy demo. That shit is pretty live. It reminds me of Kingdom Hearts, and I never played the Final Fantasy game, by the way. So
Okay.
but I love Kingdom Hearts. So I mean, I might be picking that up just because it feels so much like Kingdom Hearts. But other than that, man, just been testing out this remote play on my MacBook as well, man. A lot of that PS4 update.
Okay.
So it's been pretty lovely, man.
All right, cool. Question with that: does it have the limitations that the Vita had, where you can only do the remote play for about like 30 minutes before you have to restart it?
No, I ain't never had. I've never seen that on the Vita. Period. Honestly, I don't.
Yeah, I would play like when Street Fighter Beta was out, Street Fighter 5 Beta, and I was playing Guilty Gear Xrd. I would play it, and then after a while, it would just like make me relog or reconnect. So maybe they updated it.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. I haven't experienced that myself personally, but honestly, it works better, 10 times better than a Vita. So I'm honestly trying to figure out now what's going to be the point of using my Vita, dude. Because I mean, that's really
they killed it. They killed it with it.
Yeah, they killed them.
Yeah, that's really been my main thing with my Vita is like, damn, Vita got this one thing, you can do remote play, but now I'm doing that shit on my MacBook, bro.
Yeah, all right.
So and it's working pretty good. So.
All right, good. All right, cool. On your knees, man. I'm glad you're feeling much better. Glad to have you back. And Shinwar decides to show up, but we'll get to him shortly. But yeah, what you been playing and how's the recovery?
It's been doing alright, same shit. I just been sticking with Final Fantasy 14 still, but I'm looking to try something different very soon. I just haven't decided what that would be. I haven't been really excited for too many games lately, so not much there. I might check out Gungeon. That looks a little interesting, but we'll see what happens.
All right, all right. Shin Takuma, opening remarks. What you got for us, man?
What's up, people? Glad to be back. I'll be back on another podcast.
You glad to be black?
I said, yeah, glad to be black. Yeah.
You waffle colored though.
So.
All right, go ahead.
No, I have
John
been,
Legend looking ass.
Kind of busy just dealing with like some life stuff, but you know things starting to turn around for the positive for me. I have been playing Ace Combat Infinity on the PS3, so you know, but I am going to get into Street Fighter soon, as soon as they fix my stuff, so people can stop asking for requests. Other than that, though, that's all I got. Oh, what? Yeah. People like you. When you get no shit to go, but when you get no.
What do you mean, people like you? What you mean by that?
Shell will be asking me like, when you get no, man? When you get no for Street Fighter?
Damn.
Trying to bully him into Street Fighter.
Right. Sorry for man. I can't play because my game's jacked up. Get off the
What the heck? All right, Ed Shinwar just joining us. Opening remarks, man. What you been playing besides Street Fighter with me?
Upper.
What?
I'm actually playing Quantum Break as we speak. Nah, sorry I'm late. I was actually on the phone.
You on a debate? Mm-hmm. We know who you're on the phone with.
Yeah. Just back. Playing Quantum Break. Looking forward to. What was the Uncharted 4, which was pushed back to May. That's the next game coming up next. And enjoying life.
All right, cool. Yeah, and you know, Uncharted was delayed till what? May 10th, right?
Yeah.
Now, here's my thing. I have no issues with that. Delay the game, make sure that it runs right, and all is good. They said something about not having enough disk to press the game. Well, how does that happen? You know what I mean? Like, with digital downloads and all that, that should not even be a case. But
did you see that new demo, though?
Well, what, Uncharted?
What, the multiplayer one?
Yeah. No,
they put another one out?
No, the single player demo. They had gameplay all throughout the week last week.
Wait, it was playable or it was just a video?
It was a video, like I guess they let the media come in and play a piece of the demo, and it's like open world-ish, you know, they're driving in a truck, you know, him, Sully, and his brother driving in a truck.
Who is hitting them buttons like that?
Wait a minute. Was he, did it seem fluid, like the way his movement?
Hell yeah, bro. I'm gonna need y'all to look that up now. I'm not understanding how y'all.
Nah, cause part 3 was a little janky, yo. It was janky.
I'm gonna need y'all to go ahead and look that up.
Well, hey, look. The beauty of this podcast is if you have some information that you can contribute, you can always put it in Discord, and I'll prompt it on the background.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug it. I'm a little preoccupied with this division right now. I'm
trying to get ready
for this. Trying to get ready for these incursions. You know what I'm saying? It's on the 12th.
All right, cool. Well, before we get started, who's playing DDR in the background?
Yo, sorry about that. I'm trying to get my Nash skills up.
Unbelievable. You know what? We gotta talk again. You got an open mic?
Get my Nash skills up.
No, that was Demizzle last night on Friday Night Fights. Like do.
No, that wasn't
He said
me.
he's trying to get his Nash skills up.
That wasn't me last night.
Well, you know what? No said. All right, New Gaming Order. Let's start our first topic of the day. Quantum Break. Quantum Break is going to be a consolidated. Shut. You know what? Takuma, wait. Takuma, you're.
What the heck? Yo, shut up, yo.
It's gonna be one of them shows. Unbelievable.
Of course it is.
Well, you know what?
Else?
Well, Takuma Street Fighter 5 skills are fake, but getting started. No, I'll just wait.
Oh my god.
Now, New Gaming Order, Quantum Break, as you know, has been released this week, and this was one of the games that Microsoft was touting with their flag, like, hey, this is supposed to be a big deal for the Xbox One and Windows 10 PC. And, you know, there's a lot of mixed things going on with it. So far, the initial impression of the game is pretty damn cool. You know, it has that Alan Wake, Gears of War, Division style, third person.
Max Payne.
Yeah, Max Payne shooting. Like, it's really cool. However, I can say the one thing that's off-putting to me is like the TV show element where it's like you're forced to watch it, and to me that interrupts the flow of the game. You know, everything can be told as the Mizzle free play mode so eloquently put in the confines of the game. You don't have to go into the whole, like, literally they're shooting a TV show after every episode, and I don't want to I don't want to spoil it for those. This is just an initial impression. There's just a lot of breaks, literally quantum breaks in between the gameplay, but I would say that it kind of reminds me of Ghost Recon. Like, remember for 360 as a launch title, you had that third-person shooter that came out, and you could switch like between left hand or right hand fire and whatnot. And I like the abilities. Like, as the character is going through the game, he's starting to pick up his time stopping and going faster. Like, to me, I think he could beat the Flash with his powers. You know what I mean? Like, just stop him in time and all that good stuff. But I think the acting seems okay. I wouldn't say it's like, you know, groundbreaking or anything, but I would definitely say that the motion captures for the faces and everything, you know who these actors are. You know, it's pretty impressive how they did that. But, you know, giving Demizo like a few minutes to just talk about the impression. We're not going to stay on it too long because there's other things on Quantum Break we want to hit. But what are your thoughts on the initial play of Quantum Break?
I actually love it.
Uh-huh.
Like with most Remedy games, in the beginning the controls felt a little bit too floaty.
Yeah.
Like Alan Wake and Max Payne, but after a little bit you kind of get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But in regards to the way they tell the story, I have to disagree with Alex in that there are games that, the game should be told within the confines of the game, and Quantum Break does do that, but I understand what they were going for, because when you view when they have like the little mini episodes after each chapter, they're kind of telling you the world of the game from other perspectives. And like, it's something that Defiant tried to do, and they kind of failed at it because they put it on network television, assuming that people would want to watch network television or watch this television show. Yeah. And I feel if they included it with the game like Quantum Break did, it would have got a lot better reception. And you're right, they while these actors aren't like A-list actors, there are some pretty noteworthy actors, like the main character played Bobby Drake in the X-Men movie.
That's Iceman, yo.
Yeah.
Smallville.
They got the guy who played Daniels from The Wire.
Yeah, he was also in Oz as Mobay.
Yeah.
Got killed.
Yeah, they got him in there. So they do have some name actors in the mini shorts, and it is pretty impressive when you watch it. So I do give Remedy very big props for doing that. The downside though is the PC version of it isn't performing too well. Like, I don't know what it is with PC versions of console games that they don't port over properly, but I wish that Microsoft and Remedy would get on that and get to the grind and fix that, because a lot of PC players out there are missing out on a truly great game.
Now, you know what? Before I give the floor to On Your Knees, the Universal Windows platform, there's a slight drawback with that, because getting access to the exe or the ini files is not that easy. You know, like folks going in there to try and change frame rate or do certain things, try to make fixes or mods, you can't do that. Or not, like I think they said that there's a way you can wrap it and open it via Steam and play around it that way, but in terms of the way that they have it set up, it's kind of bumpy right now, you know what I mean? And even so, with the distribution of the PC codes, the Remedy and Microsoft need to fix that like ASAP, you know. But I mean, if anything, this is not the game to start having all those fuck ups with, because you know they're already in a crappy situation in terms of like console position. They can't make any more mistakes, you know. So this is their, you know, baby. They want to make sure that this game comes out without any hitches. And I'm seeing Microsoft or those connected with Microsoft seem to have like shaky starts, just like with the console race. You know, like you said, Demenzel, years back, that Microsoft didn't have a clean start and they never recovered. You don't want to see them doing that with a game that's so cool like Quantum Break. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something to think about. But I don't know, Kissimmee, I don't know if you played Quantum Break yet or if you've seen anything on it, but from what you've seen, what are your thoughts on the game so far?
I mean, for one thing, with Quantum Break, it's kind of been iffy for me because of the fact that I have an Xbox One, but I don't really play it. I don't, it's just inconvenient for me to play it. It's in my living room. I don't, I usually just use my Xbox to watch TV on it. And I just don't see myself spending, $60 on a single player game like that I really haven't been interested in. But with that being said, a lot of people have been comparing Quantum Break to the Order 1886, and I wasn't
really. That's the first that I've heard somebody make that.
Because of the fact that the game is very beautiful to look at, for one, but it's a very short game, right?
Yeah, about like 7 to 8 hours if you're like taking your time.
Yeah, so and they're both exclusives to the platform. So, I wasn't really interested in the Order either. So, no bias to any of that. So I'm just really trying to figure out, is there a comparison between the two? I don't know if anybody's played both games.
Well, here's the thing. I know that they were actually comparing the Order to Rise, Son of Rome. Because graphically,
early. But then I've been hearing a lot of comparisons with Quantum Break as well because it graphically looks good, but it's also very short.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I haven't really been on it. I've just been seeing just a little bit of gameplay. Like I said, I heard it was pretty short. I've been hearing good things about the game.
It's a lot of fun. A lot of cool things happening at the same time. But I will say this: a lot of what they were promising with all this, like all the tech demos and all that, it doesn't look like that. And I, just like Demizzle can back me up, where they were talking about UFC for 360 when they were showing the E3 demos and all that, and Chuck Liddell was fighting somebody. By the time the game came out, it didn't look anything like that. It's like this is what we hope that it will look like. You know what I'm saying?
It's something I'll probably pick up when it comes out on sale. Probably this Black Friday when it gets real cheap.
Yeah.
Probably something I'll pick up like that.
Yeah.
But I just don't I don't pick up a lot of games like that aren't multiplayer. They're just single player showcases. They don't really have a lot of extra to it. So
yeah, it's still like for short games when they are like epic, but the it's like a roller coaster. You get the ride real quick and then it's over. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think like, okay, what is it that justifies $60 to purchase the game? And
That's a lot of money.
it's like what? It's like $10 an hour. Like what? Like
exactly.
No, but
and I'm hearing mixed reviews on this TV show, man. Some people are saying it's good. Some people are saying it's kind of stupid. So
I think you're forced to watch it, because if you don't watch, okay, like you play the first half of the episode in game. The second half, you're seeing it from someone's perspective.
From the enemy's perspective.
Yeah, and it makes the main character look like the bad guy, or it makes him more mysterious, And that's a clever approach, but I think that they should allow you to play as the bad guys in a different perspective, or have an online element where you're playing the good guys and bad guys, spy versus merc, like Splinter Cell type fashion, But that's just my thoughts on it. But for the sake of time, on your knees, I don't know if you've heard of Quantum Break or got to play it or got some previews on it, but what are your thoughts on just the game and how they presented it via IGN, GameSpot, and what have you?
Well, I have no idea what the hell's going on with this game other than it's allegedly having PC problems. Is that about right?
Yeah. Well, apparently you can't, like, the V-Sync is always on. It's always on, and on the PC you can turn it off to up your performance. Why would you do that? Like, I wish NYC Playboy was on. Like, I tweak my PC settings all the time. Like, I go for performance over maxing out the 1080p 4K outputs or anything like that, because it's more about the performance and the play of the game for me than anything else. You know?
It's just lazy porting. Well, it's not as bad as Batman, allegedly. So, there's always that.
Oh, Batman got shat on.
Batman set the bar. Same with fucking Ubisoft with the Assassin's Creed. That was fucking awful at launch.
Oh my god, that was a disaster.
But Batman took that bar and just fucking sledgehammered it below the ground. And that's what happened.
He Triple H'd it.
We're talking about Batman Arkham Knight.
Yeah, Arkham Knight. It was fucked up, the PC port. It was like, what the fuck? Man, they need to get their shit together.
It's because of that game Steam introduced the fucking refunds.
Yeah, that's not cool. But you know what? Matter of fact, Code Equestria is saying like I would review this game. I did order. Yeah, you can download the episodes to watch them. Yeah, you know what? Shinwar and I on the first night that Quantum Break came out, we saw a 75 gig download.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no. Hey, jump right on in. This segment is all Quantum Break, good, bad, and the ugly. So
Yeah,
you know,
when I saw that, I was like 75 gigs for a DLC episode. I'm like, that's the size of a full game. That's like almost 2 games.
Wait, that wasn't a content patch. That was DLC.
That was DLC.
Yeah, it's free. It's free though.
Isn't that the show? Yeah. Isn't that the TV show? I hear you can either download it or you can stream it.
Yeah, downloading.
No. It says you have to download it. If you go into download, it says download. You download it.
It took a long time too.
You can stream it from somewhere else, but within the game, it takes you to the game
you can
store.
Stream it. Here, you
Okay.
can stream it.
When you can either stream it or you can
download it. Exactly.
Download it.
Wait. Where can you stream it from though?
When you play the game and you get to that point in the game, it will automatically stream it from the internet instead of like if you download it, it'll just be on your hard drive and it'll access quicker. That's the only thing it does.
Okay. I was like,
Yo, I'm deleting that. I'm deleting that, man. That's a lot of space.
Up my hard drive space. Yo, I had to buy. I bought that Seagate Xbox One
That's just straight up
external hard drive.
Well, I'll get random disk errors. That's why.
What is that, uncompressed 4K video?
I don't know. It's a lot.
Like, I'm not playing that.
What the hell?
I can't talk to y'all, man. Yeah, I was like, what the heck is this?
Crazy.
But yeah, it's
Random free beeps I'm here.
yeah, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. But you know, with that, you know, Takuma, did you get to play Quantum Break yet?
No, I haven't played it. I heard mixed reviews about it.
Okay.
I heard the bad. I heard mixed reviews about it. I haven't played it, so go ahead and skip me on that.
Well, they're saying
it looks pretty good on one system, and the other one they need some help. So,
matter of fact, they have a side-by-side comparison video for the PC.
I see it,
yeah, it's in the Discord. The side-by-side video, pretty much they look identical except for in-game play. The PC seems to run at a smoother frame rate. Because I caught the 60 frames at certain parts, but they're saying the PC port has some some flickering or tearing issue. Now Remedy is trying to say that, oh well, that's because that's the style we're going for. Well, if it's not happening on the Xbox, why the fuck is it happening on the PC? Stop bullshitting, Remedy. They fucked up with the port. Own it. You know what I'm saying?
They think their fans are fucking morons.
Yeah, you know, like, yeah, so I have it running in the background in Discord for those of you who are watching us live. But to me, honestly, the differences are subtle. I mean, you can play them on both and still. But here's the thing. They're saying that if you do the, you know, cross, you know, supporting like that, the Universal's Windows platform is supposed to detect the hardware and run it according to what you're, you know, executing the application on. You know, I think that's smart, but then in the same right, you're taking away control from, you know, the PC guys and the whole modding community. Like it'll be non-existent. You know. But with that being said, you know, the PC code thing is really what I wanted to hit on. what is it that Remedy got wrong and Microsoft in the Windows Store? Is the Windows Store thing gonna run the way of gaming for Windows Live? Because there's a lot of hiccups with it right now. And I wanted to give Demizzle the floor on this. Now, the game is now gonna be, what, they're talking about a week before the PC codes come out? I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, we pre-ordered it with the condition of having the game simultaneously, you know?
Yeah.
And you have some people like who was it? Was it Maximilian? Or somebody beat the Xbox One version and like, hey, why do I need the PC one now? You know what I mean? It just. But Demiso, your thoughts?
Like, I think, as I said earlier, Microsoft and Remedy did drop the ball on this and not getting those codes out immediately.
Yeah.
But in my experience with Killer Instinct Season 3, they were very quick with that, because as soon as the Xbox One version for Season 3 came out, I got my code for the Windows 10 version for the the Microsoft Store, the Windows Store. Right?
Yeah.
And I was just able to download both of them at the same time. So I don't know. Maybe it's more on Remedy's side than Microsoft's side. I don't know. But they really need to fix that, because right now, like, I heard Gears of War Ultimate was a seamless. They got the codes immediately. Killer Instinct Season 3 got the code immediately. So,
but here's the thing: like, how do I go about getting my Killer Instinct Season 3 PC code? Because where do I look for it? You see,
I just downloaded it.
You go to. Yeah, you just download it and then it'll sync it with your
the Xbox
One version.
Yeah. But you can't be on your computer and then try to turn your Xbox. You can't do that.
Oh, so it's one at a time, pretty much.
Yeah,
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. But I'm looking at the article from GameZone.com, and it says Microsoft offering refunds for delayed PC Quantum Break pre-orders. So. That's in the description. I will put that actually in the chat for those who want to follow along with us. But looking at it, codes for the PC version of Quantum Break will be released in waves over the next 7 to 10 days for those who pre-ordered the Xbox One version of the game and received the PC version as a bonus. So in waves. They should have said that before, because for some people that would have been a deterrent to say, hey, fuck it, I'm just going to wait for this. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. It's like Capcom messed up with Street Fighter V initially, and it's like these people or these developers in our generation, the mid-30s and above, they're rushing too much.
I don't think it was a mess up on that that scale.
No, I think it was bad.
Let's be real. Like, Capcom, they released an unfinished game.
Yeah.
Microsoft.
Which one?
Dang.
Yeah.
But I hear that what's its face? Arcsoft is releasing a demo that will have more content than Street Fighter V.
Unbelievable. What?
And like,
it was the new Guilty Gear. It's gonna have the new Guilty Gear demo. It's gonna have more content than Street Fighter V has currently.
Yeah, well, all Arc System fighting games have shits on Street Fighter in terms of content. So it's like it's true. Like, like, and the thing is, it's quality content. It's not that bullshit where you got the stupid artwork and everything, stuff that me and Demizzle can do better than. You know what I mean? Like, come on now, it's what it is. But my bad. Go ahead, Demizzle.
Yeah, but it's not a mess up on that scale, like, cause like the game is finished. It's just that it's a logistics thing that they didn't get the codes out on time. And I can understand why people are mad, because with a digital copy, you're essentially married to having that. You can't sell it for the time being. Whereas I got a physical copy and I got Alan Wake and Alan Wake's American Nightmare with it. So I can understand people's frustrations, but it's not as big of a mess up as people want to make it out to be.
But guess what? The negative PR and the fanboys are gonna take it and use it for their flame bait, man. It's gonna be like holy shit, like the end.
So what else is new?
It's like the end of Microsoft. Like what the fuck, off with their heads type shit. That's what it boils down to, But it's true, Dave. You know this to be true. You
I
know
know
what I
it to
mean?
be true. It's just stupid.
Yeah. Okay. But for the sake of time, Casey, me, what are your thoughts on now that Microsoft is going the route of cross-buy and Quantum Break being the first, and they stumbled really bad. Do you think that's going to deter people from doing cross-buy, pre-order bonuses or what? What are your thoughts?
Well, I mean, I don't think it's going to stop people from, from doing the whole cross-buy. Well, stop Microsoft from doing the whole cross-buy thing because that's where it's all going. I mean, we like it or not, that's where Sony's going too. It's all going to be a service here in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, right there, at this point, it's a little bit, it's a little hard to stomach because, we're used to, the traditional way of things going, and then, like you said, the fanboys are going to be fanboys. They're going to,
Mm-hmm.
put it out there like, Microsoft don't know what they're doing, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
these guys are making billions, so they know what they're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
We may not agree with it as gamers, or Microsoft guys may not be okay with it because of what that
Mm-hmm.
may do to the Xbox itself as in the system.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, they're not going to stop doing this. Be the whole future of Microsoft going to be the platform, and that's where you're going to have to get your games from.
All right. On your knees, your thoughts about the cross-buy, stumble out of the gates with Remedy and the Quantum Break.
Wait, what happened now?
Now, okay, if you pre-ordered Quantum Break on Xbox One before release, or like there was a promotion.
The digital version.
And the PC version was delayed, right?
Yeah, the codes aren't going out as advertised. They said, "Oh, get this and get the PC version." Like they didn't say it was gonna be in waves, or nobody saw that there was gonna have, like Demizo said, logistics issue. Should people be up in arms about this, or what are your thoughts on that? Because it's a conditional buy, and hey, you bought it, you should have access to it right then and there. That's my thoughts on it. But what?
It should be that way. I can understand how they fucked up because what marketing wants to happen doesn't necessarily happen. Anyone who works in IT knows that the people who want certain things have no fucking clue how to get shit done.
Yeah.
Time goals and all this shit. So I can understand how it happened.
Uh-huh.
The consumers are right to be upset. They were promised something and it was not delivered. So they should be up in arms and they should take them to task.
Yeah.
We're not gonna take it.
Wait, you're gonna take it? What? Unbelievable. You know what, Takuma, you banned. Matter of fact, and it was his turn next too. We're gonna skip to Huma. Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? Microsoft got to be careful where they're gonna piss off some folks with this Windows Store thing, and I don't know. They gotta be real careful. Tread lightly. But Takuma, what are your thoughts on the cross-buy slip up, and Remedy not providing the codes as promised during the pre-order bonus thing?
It's bad because it lets it kind of gives that intention that y'all not really caring about some stuff that the things that we want. It's like like hey, it's like a big fu to right now until we fix it, but cross-buy.
We know it's not intentional, and this being the first, I think that it's normal to know.
That they're doing it, so somebody go back to the drawing board and fix y'all before once again all hell break loose and y'all get attacked by the people.
Yeah,
so, that's all I got.
You know what? This is like Hideo Kojima drinking his tea, watching Konami fuck up tremendously. You seen that meme? That joke was funny. That meme was funny as hell. I was like, what? He's just like, when you get fired from a... Yeah. Or it's like Remedy walked into that... Remember that meme where you join a multiplayer game and your team is getting slaughtered, and then you just see chaos around that dude from like the Civil War and shit? I'm like, wow, that was funny. I was like, that's what's going on with Remedy. He's like, what the fuck is this? But all right, Shinwar, what are your thoughts on the cross-buy hiccup with Remedy and Quantum Break?
Well, it's one of those things where they promise but underdeliver. So, hey, I don't know if they had everything tested or whatever, but if you're putting something out there like that, they got to make sure it's tested and ready to go beforehand. Because on launch date, when it's ready to go, you can't be messing around. Obviously, Street Fighter V is an example. The Zenny system isn't ready. So
the shop wasn't ready.
Like,
Challenges weren't ready.
Okay, what happened?
Yeah, remember the shops weren't ready. The challenges weren't ready. Like, what the hell?
I'm
Battle
talking about
Lounge?
even with the update, the Zenny system was supposed to be ready to go, and that Zenny system isn't ready. So they said, well, we'll compensate you guys by giving you the character Alex for free for a short time. Here's the thing, though.
You don't even get the character for free completely. It's only for a limited time.
Yeah.
Yeah, limited time, right.
No,
so,
that's some lame-ass shit.
Yeah, and here's the thing.
It's permanent
So
if you have the season pass, though.
Yeah. So here's the thing with that. If you're doing all this, how much testing are they really doing with this stuff? Now I understand at launch there may be glitches, but there has to be times where this has to be tested. If we're stating, hey, you get Quantum Break on Xbox One, you're gonna get it also for free for Windows 10. Now, also, I still think it's a gimmick where, they're really trying to push this OS, and it's for Windows 10 machines only.
Yeah, because it's going to force you to update. It's like,
Exactly.
yeah, it's going to say Windows 10,
And the free updates are allegedly over soon, too, right?
They got what?
This summer. Should be this summer.
Over
July. If I'm not mistaken, should be July this summer.
Nah, the only reason why... Yeah, go ahead, Shimar. I'll wait.
Yeah, and just a sidebar with that, now they're to the point where they don't even give you notifications. They just push Windows 10 OS on your machine and upgrade it just like that. And I'm like, that's not cool.
Wait a minute.
What they were doing, they've been doing this for a while. They'll force the download. They'll force the download on you just so that you can do it. Then they pest you even harder to do it.
Yeah, I keep getting.
No.
Yeah.
I had a guy. Hold on. I had a guy on my job yesterday. His personal machine. He said I have Windows 7. I did a reboot and it took a very long time. And he said when it came back on, it was Windows 10. And he said he never clicked update now or whatever.
I'm going to remind you of rule number 1 of tech support: users lie, and rule number 2: users lie. He clicked on something he didn't mean to.
Oh, it's the Juggernaut, bitch.
Wait, but you know what I do, Chris? I just removed the KB update, so I don't even get the notification. But it kind of sucks because it's like, dag, Microsoft, you're kind of, you're looking thirsty. You're really pushing this Windows 10. Like, if I want it, I'll call you. I'll send for you when I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm trying to think. Wait.
It's like going to a bar and a chick is offering you a drink. Like, no, drink it. Just take a sip. Just take a sip.
Patch or something like that, because how do you download 7 and give you 10? Well, there's something.
No. The thing is, they told you.
That's another story. But going back to Alex's original question.
Yeah.
If this is the next big thing, hey, you get it on a console and the saves will sync up between the Windows 10 version and the console version. That's cool, because let's say if you're with your girl and she watching TV and you want to keep playing on your laptop, boom, switch it over just like that.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta do that a lot.
Yeah, I bet you do. I see that's the
Shut up.
And I see that's a good benefit, but at the same time, it's like, do I really need 2 versions of the same game?
Well, I think it's a convenience thing. Like, I know if I deploy, I can run it on a laptop.
Over between platforms?
Yes.
It's in the
okay,
cloud. Yeah.
Oh, okay, then I can understand why you would do it then. If you're at one location, you have a console, the other one you have a PC.
But you know what?
Right.
Yeah, with that, even though it's a shaky start right now, once they get their footing about them, you're going to see it's going to really be of benefit. It's going to be like, damn, you know what? I can't get access to my Xbox. Let me just play it off my laptop. And the UMP or UWP allow me to play it on the scale that my laptop can handle it, still play the game, come back to the Xbox and resume. You know?
But now, here's the thing, though, Alex. So let's say if you have somebody that has a PC, right, and they don't have Windows 10. You know, they're a big Steam player. You know, they hate the Xbox for whatever reason.
Yeah, we know. Okay.
But yet they want to play this game. So now they have two options. You go get an Xbox One, or you get another machine with Windows 10, or you upgrade your machine with Windows 10. Heck, you could even do a dual boot. How about that?
That's what I do, but my Windows 7 drive keeps bugging me for Windows 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have to, I don't know, treat it
That's
like
how
your
my
lemon, Alex.
girlfriend's
Just
computer
hit it
is,
with your master stick and you'll be fine.
Yeah. The God.
Oh my God.
What the heck?
Why he say that?
Oh, he's just like, you son of a bitch. You son of a bitch, Devon Dudley.
I haven't done
Freaking
a podcast with Alex in almost a month. I have to catch up on my insults.
unbelievable. All right, but let's start wrapping the Quantum Break section up. But you know, did anybody want to add any gripes, compliments to the game before we transition into intermission?
I have one gripe. The lock on, like you really have to keep a steady aim.
Yeah,
There's
that's
so much
true.
Stuff going on.
Mm-hmm.
That's my only thing. I wish there was a melee attack, even though there is.
Later on.
Yeah, it's later on, and it's almost like a special move. I just wish there was some type of melee attack that you can do, but it's mostly gunplay all throughout.
Mm-hmm. Well, quick question for you, Shinwar. With this dude and his powers, you think he could beat the Flash?
I'm pretty sure the Flash will find a way to get around it.
But if he can stop time, or you know what I'm saying, like
There's plenty of people. He fought well, that was in the TV show, but he fought the Turtle. He's fought people that stop time, and it's good for the character, so he can find a way to.
And this guy, he potentially gets faster as the story, you know, what I'm hearing about. So that would be like a dream match or something. But
no, but it bugs me out. Iceman, now he's no longer Iceman. He got these time powers.
unbelievable. All right. So New Gaming Order, we're gonna bring this segment to a close. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on newgamingorder.com for the latest and greatest gaming news. Yeah, gayest. Yeah.
That was a Freudian slip, Alex. You want to come out of the closet or something?
You know what? My brain had it.
Oh my God!
Wait. My brain had it one way, but my tongue came out like, you know, pause. What the heck?
Your tongue came out? What? Okay, you're partially out of the closet?
No comment. You know what? Can I end this segment? Can the Juggernaut end this segment? But matter of fact, before we go, I want to give a shout out to Brother Noop. Hopefully his back is feeling better. I feel your pain, man. You know.
I mean, his back hurt, man. You know what? No.
Yeah, he was probably trying something in never mind. Yo, how smart brother get hurt like that? Yo, don't say that, man. What the heck?
No, I'm just kidding.
You know, take your butt to church, man. Unbelievable. But yeah, wishing him a speedy recovery. Hopefully, all is good. Shout out to those who are not with us today. You know, who the heck? Who's that? What the? Oh my God. Yo, you know what? I'm going to end this segment. That sounds like Nelson Del Rio showing up late. Unbelievable. But it's all good. The more the merrier.
I have to take a shower. What you talking about?
You have to take a shit. What?
No one knows what's
Oh,
going on.
what? This segment's over.
All right. Cut. Beep. All right, New Gaming Order. Check us out on the next segment. Peace. Oh, hey, for those of you watching live, stay tuned for the director's cut as we get ready for the next topic. Peace.